What's going on, guys? Lewis from Strictly Front Wheel Drive. I'm here in the truck again, but this time there's going to be a little bit of a difference later today's video. I'm getting the insane shaft inners today, and I still have to check up on the differential, but at least I'll have the axles today, and I can get those all situated. I'll show you guys how to swap them and all that. And just in case you don't know how to do that. And tomorrow I'm going to be going to Jeremy's house because tomorrow we start the S10 build with the Cadillac Escalade 6.0 LS. We're going to be taking the engine out of that bad boy. It's got a knock. I think it's a rod knock. So we're going to end up tearing it apart and seeing how the crank is. If the crank is alright, then we're just going to try to find a spare crank somewhere and swap the crank over. And he's going to be doing rods, pistons, a cam from Trick Performance, valve springs, lifters, all from Trick Performance. We're still going to be utilizing the stock head. He's going to go fuel injected. It's going to stay fuel injected. He's getting an ECU that bolts on. It's plug and play, basically a tunable standalone ECU. Comes with all the air fuel ratio gauge and all that stuff, all that goody stuff. So we're gonna be doing that and littering, and yeah, that's about it. Just a quick little update, let you guys know what's going on. Stay tuned for today's later video, and we'll get to rocking on that. Gotta say, I'm getting a little anxious to get back to the track. The weather's getting hotter and hotter every day. I want to try to get back to the track before we get these 80-90 days, and then it's just a killer at the track. I'm looking for another shell as we speak for the Civic, but it doesn't look too good. A lot of people out here want way too much for a stock Civic, and even if it is modified, they have like a B20 or something like that, or LS, and they want to get $3 grand for a fucking clunker box that just doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, part the car out at that point because it's fucking junk. But I am looking for a shell. If any of you know of anybody in the New York, Connecticut area, anywhere around there, please let me know. Just looking for an EG hatch shell. It's got to be clean. I don't mind a little bit of rust that can be fixed, but the integrity of the car has to be there. Nothing has to be cut. I don't want anything cut. Full interior has to be, get in, put a swap in it, and ready to go. I don't mind doing some work, but some of these clunkers that I see, I swear they should just be shipped to the junkyard, because people are getting these cars and they're hacking them up and they're using them for street racing. Excuse the radio here with Jeremy. But yeah, people are getting these cars and they're cutting them up, which is all good and all that stuff, but if you're going to cut up a car and you're going to use it for track, sell it as a track car. Don't keep interior and all that stuff in it and say it's a track car / daily driver, because it's not safe for a daily driver at that point. It's basically a shit box. It's dangerous to drive. So yeah, I'm just looking for a shell, even an EG coupe. If any of you guys know of anybody, let me know, please. Let me know in the comments, please, right down there, yeah, let me know. I did find one in North Carolina. My buddy lives up there in North Carolina, or down there in North Carolina, and it's maybe a 3-hour drive from where he is. It's closer to Charlotte, and I'm not sure if he's going to be willing to take that ride with me. It's a black SI, completely bone stock, manual transmission, stock engine, all that stuff, hasn't been touched. It's looking pretty good. He wants $950. It's some old guy who's probably a grocery getter, but The problem is getting it up here. I am going soon for vacation because he's getting married. I'm going in August to go up there and or down there. I keep saying up there. I'm going in August to participate in his wedding. I'm also going a week earlier for vacation down there, and I was hoping maybe he could pick it up for me, keep it at his house, and then I can try to get a template and register it, or not register it, but just get a template so I can drive it back, and then when I get back here I'll register it. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to work out. I'm kind of almost positive it's not going to work out, but I'm going to keep looking. I'm trying to look for something that's a little closer, and just so I can swap it. I was looking into a couple EKs, but even the EKs, some people have EKs that are just junk. They want way too much money for them, and I guess that's just the Honda scene. I mean, they're getting harder and harder to come by, and that's basically why the prices are going up for them, which is understandable. But at the same time, you're talking about a 20-year-old car or 20-year plus old car, and it's like it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. Concrete again. Pouring a sidewalk this time. But yeah, just stay tuned for later's video. It would be nice if my diff came in at the same time today as the Insane Shafts, so that way I can go down to the shop, get my diff. The axle inners should be already at my house. I can get all that done, at least do the axles and at least get the tranny out of the car, because I still yet to do that, but it's basically almost there. I just need to take it out now. Everything else is already out on the sides as far as that, and it would be nice, but we're gonna see, because I have to get bearings and stuff like that for the diff too, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to reuse the bearings that are on the diff currently. And yeah, hopefully in the next couple weeks I can get back to the track and try it all again, see what happens. I am going today, actually I'm meeting some guy up for the half shaft that I've been looking for. He's going to give me the half shaft with the axles, and I'm also getting an SI cluster because my fuel gauge doesn't currently work, and it's kind of hard to figure out what's in there because I have the stock tank still. So it'd be nice if I could get a fuel gauge that's going to work. So I saw a video where you can use the SI cluster in the EG, you just got to modify it a little bit. So I'm going to end up doing that, and he's really giving me a deal, $160 for all that stuff. So I'm going to go pick that up today after work, and that'll be something else I can get to work on. Maybe I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that, because there's a couple write-ups on them. I saw a couple forums on how to do the wiring and all that stuff. I'm going to try to utilize the stock plugs and figure out a way I can put them all in. If not, I'm going to have to try to find connectors that'll fit in there and just go that route. But we'll see what happens. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this video short. It's actually not that short, it's 8 minutes into it. 8 minutes of rambling, but that's okay. Stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be later on today. I'm going to show you the goodies that I got in, and we'll go from there. Thanks guys.